Welcome everyone, this is Franco.
And I'm Naven.
I'm Johan.
And we're recording from our mobile studio, aka the car.
The car, the parking garage.
It's not freaky at all. We just finished watching Civil War, and the consensus is that
it was badass.
It was amazing.
It's good. It lived up to the hype.
Yeah, it surpassed the hype.
It definitely is Marvel's best movie to date. Like, I know people were saying that, but it really is their best movie to date.
Right, there's no that's an understatement. It was amazing, and I love that the trailers didn't show anything. Keep in mind, we're gonna keep it spoiler free, and we're gonna do another separate video talking all about what was going on in the movie. But the action scenes were amazing, the pacing was amazing. Pretty much the entire movie, it didn't feel like the 2 hours and 40 some odd minutes that it was supposed to be.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was that long.
I think they needed more time.
It definitely felt like I'm gonna compare it to the last superhero movie that came out, which was the horrible Batman versus Superman.
Yeah.
In terms of everything, I think it legitimately, beat Batman versus Superman on every level. The fight scenes alone. Mm-hmm. They got the guys apparently that did John Wick to do the fight scenes for this movie.
Yeah.
So
fights.
They were amazing.
Yeah, and it wasn't like comparing it again to Batman versus Superman. It wasn't that one fight like they did in Batman versus Superman that lasted 5 minutes. There was a lot of fight scenes, and it was just everything was running amok.
What I loved about it too is that everyone got featured. Like, there was no like specific like we're just gonna show Captain America and Iron Man fight it out. I think like everyone, War Machine got a little, he got his play, Scarlet Witch got her play.
They actually put a lot into this movie. They gave it time to develop. So each character there was a lot of character development in this movie.
Yeah, and I was surprised.
Setting it up for like everything else.
Exactly, with all the people that was running around, it was surprising to see how much screen time everybody got, and not only that, but it didn't feel rushed at all. It just everything seemed so organized that it was amazing. It was an amazing.
I like
movie.
that. I mean, for the most part, I think everything made there was a specific story, you could follow it along. They tied things up. I mean, it was a really well thought out and well done movie. So if you're not a big fan of superhero movies or whatever, I don't want to say start with this one because it might spoil all the other ones, seeing that this was the best one.
Yeah, it's basically,
it really was great.
It's good that Marvel, did their whole thing over the 8-year span starting from Iron Man, so you actually care about what happens to these characters. It wasn't like, oh, something traumatic happens like in Batman vs Superman, and then who gives a shit because you don't care about these people. It's not the same, and not the case in Civil War. You care about everybody that's on screen, so if something happens to them, it hits you. So. Also,
if you're wondering about SpiderMan, obviously you saw it in the trailer, right. Spider-Man's in it, and he's actually in it. I wouldn't say he plays a major role in it, but he does.
His role was good.
Yeah, it was meaty enough to make you want to say, okay, I need to see more of Spider-Man.
And
plus,
he captured his essence. His sarcasm and his jokes and all that. It's good.
Yeah, it wasn't just a cameo or anything like that.
And they introduced a new character in this movie, the Prince of Wakanda, I guess.
Yeah, T'Challa.
T'Challa, and
Black Panther.
He was pretty. I mean, he was fairly sick. I mean,
they
did him justice.
Yeah, and I like the fact that the way that they justified the two groups fighting more. Obviously they get into it more in the movie than they do in the trailer, and it's not like an outline of what's going on. There's a lot of stuff that surprises you in the movie, and that's I enjoyed that a lot. I hate it now that the trailers just give away everything, and that's not the case with this movie.
Yeah, it's true. So you should definitely go check it out. We saw it in IMAX 3D. As far as 3D goes, for me, I don't think 3D really is necessary. You should definitely see it in IMAX. It looks fantastic in IMAX. But as far as 3D goes, I would, if you can find an IMAX that's not IMAX 3D, I would go for that. So, but I mean, definitely you might.
Right.
I would say spend the money and watch it in IMAX.
So pass the 3D, watch it in IMAX.
And we all know I don't say that a lot. So
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever said it. So.
I'm pretty sure you haven't. But yeah, so that pretty much wraps it up for Civil War. Consensus is definitely watch it. And
you've got a week to watch it before we come up with another video with all the spoilers.
All
in
of the
it.
spoilers.
So
full-on discussions. Yeah, exactly.
Time starts now.
So on that note, we're out of here.